When we established the business, we were handling dry products in all sorts of directions, and one of the things was bagged hydrated lime. When we went to water treatment plants, there was tremendous problems with it.
We, in the past, used to have a lime slaker tube system where we filled it up with bags full of lime, and it was a dusty, nasty mess that was a constant headache.
You know, outside services really don't want to mess around with it because it's nasty, gritty.
In 1985, we were asked to make a load of slurry. We did, had success. In 1988, we put together the combination that we should have a system and the slurry. I made contact with Rob McCroskey of Clinton, South Carolina water treatment plant. His silo had tremendous clumps of lime and feed problems. He couldn't use it, and he allowed us to come in and run a trial. Our first cow flow system was installed in the summer of 1992.
What you see going on behind us here is the removal of a hydrated lime system, and we're going to be replacing it with Burnett liquid lime. Burnett was the only one that really met our needs. There were some other people that were trying to do the same thing, but it really wasn't. So after we did our due diligence, we decided to go with Burnett.
We had talked around the state to different systems that had switched to liquid lime, and we just pretty much decided that was the route we wanted to go, just from the good news we heard from the other systems that are feeding it.
We started back in 1992 with the first cow flow system, and we began to slowly make improvements.
With each new system that we have put in, the progression of how Burnett has gotten better with their equipment, from the first one that we got in 1997 to this last one that we just got in 2021.
Our system obviously is a turnkey system, and us doing the entire system allows us to have control.
We've got every piece of the puzzle that you need. You know, whether it's the delivery drivers, whether it's the service techs, whether it's the online support, or they're calling in, talk to a controls engineer.
There's also the service aspect of it. We're service heavy. We have the factory trained technicians.
What was great about that is that Burnett Lime people were there with us 100%, helped us solve that problem. And within a weekend it was taken care of, and that's after us had purchased this unit 13 years earlier.
There's a lot of competitors out there that will feed lime, but not many do it well. In fact, there's none that do it as well as we do.
And here in 2021, we can have multiple systems throughout a city in collection systems. We can control the pumps remotely. We can see tank levels remotely. We can do service contracts remotely.
We make a functional guarantee to our customers: no line clog, no sediment in a tank.
The relationships we have with engineering firms are crucial as well. There are several that are heavily involved in the municipal market.
Once we started having more and more systems, the pipeline became more stable, and engineers asked less questions, and they began to put us as a standard and write us in a lot of these documents and bid documents.
We've been able to develop a model and taken a chemical that is a much hated chemical and turn it into a product that people absolutely love.
The key points that make Burnett successful are the fact that we do have patents on our process. We've got critical people that are able to do so many things that make the system work. We want to be service oriented, and that's so many times missing in business climate.
We've been able to maintain that small company feel regardless of how big we become.
And that makes the relationship so strong when I can talk to somebody and stay in touch with them and make the system work every day. That's what we're after.